Hello friends, welcome back. In today's video, we're diving into one of the most exciting finds in Australian coin collecting. The incredibly rare and valuable Australian 50-cent coins. What looks like an ordinary piece of change could actually be worth thousands, thanks to a rare variety and a fascinating minting error. If you're a coin enthusiast or just curious about hidden treasures in your pocket, you won't want to miss this. Let's get started. First up, in the world of Australian numismatics, few coins generate as much excitement and intrigue as the elusive 1979 Australian 50-cent coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II. At first glance, it might look like any other half-dollar piece jingling in your pocket change, but hidden within certain varieties of the 1979 issue lies a treasure trove of value and historical fascination. For collectors and investors alike, this unassuming coin has become one of the most sought-after and valuable circulating Australian coins, with high-grade specimens fetching thousands of dollars. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your journey into coin collecting, the story of the valuable 1979 50-cent coin will leave you amazed at what might be hiding in plain sight. The 1979 50-cent coin was minted at the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra, during a time when Australia's decimal currency system was still maturing after its introduction in 1966. This 12-sided coin, made from a durable copper-nickel composition, bore the enduring image of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, sculpted by Arnold Machin, and the Australian coat of arms on the reverse, designed by Stuart Devlin. While most 1979 50-cent coins were struck with consistency, what has turned this particular year into a collector's hotspot is the existence of a rare, unofficial coin variety that originated under unusual circumstances involving the mint's use of a foreign die. An error that transformed ordinary coinage into extraordinary rarities. The key feature that sets this coin apart is the so-called double bar variety. On some 1979 50-cent coins, there are two distinct raised bars just behind the emu's head on the reverse side, an anomaly believed to be caused by a reused or improperly polished die. While this may seem minor, these small design elements have created a major stir in the numismatic community, as not all coins from this year bear the double bar. Even more fascinating is the theory that a Malaysian obverse die may have been mistakenly paired with the Australian reverse die, giving rise to an ultra-rare hybrid version known only to a handful of collectors. These subtle quirks, invisible to the casual observer, have elevated this coin into legendary status among coin hunters. Rarity is everything in the world of collectible coins, and the 1979 50-cent double bar variety is no exception. Its value skyrockets when found in pristine condition. Graded specimens in mint state, MS 65 or higher, can sell anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000, depending on market demand and visual appeal. Even in circulated but well-preserved condition, these coins can fetch several $100s. The factors driving this high value include low survival rates, minimal public awareness of the variety, and a growing number of collectors seeking to complete specialized Australian decimal coin sets. As always, the condition plays a pivotal role. Coins with full luster, no wear, and strong strike details command the highest premiums. For collectors hoping to get their hands on one of these prized pieces, patience, knowledge, and a bit of strategy are essential. First and foremost, always authenticate your coin. Counterfeits and misidentified varieties are common pitfalls. Work with reputable dealers or certified grading services like PCGS or NGC to verify authenticity and assess condition. When searching raw coins, focus on rolls or mixed bulk lots from 1979, and always inspect the area behind the emu's head for the telltale double bars. Online auction platforms can also be fertile ground, but buyers should remain cautious and request high-resolution images before making any bids. Persistence and a trained eye can eventually lead to a thrilling find. In Australia's numismatic catalogue, not only for its commemoration of a globally significant year, but also for its elegant design and cultural resonance, the 1979 Australian 50-cent double bar coin isn't just a fascinating minting error. It's a symbol of how the smallest design details can turn everyday change into a serious collectible. With its unique history, accidental rarity, and rising market demand, this coin offers a compelling combination of historical significance, aesthetic appeal, and investment potential. Whether you stumble upon one in your coin jar or pursue it through careful hunting and negotiation, owning this elusive gem is a milestone for any collector passionate about Australian coins. Keep your eyes open. You never know when you might be holding a fortune in your hand. And secondly, we explore the 1975 Elizabeth II Australian 50-cent coin is one of the most sought-after treasures in numismatics, a tiny piece of metal that can command thousands of dollars and ignite the passion of collectors worldwide. What makes this coin so special? It all comes down to rarity, history, and a unique twist of fate. Struck at the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra, this coin was part of a limited mintage intended for circulation. But due to its unusual composition, it's made of 80% silver. It quickly disappeared from pockets and piggy banks as people hoarded them for their precious metal content. Unlike later 50-cent coins, which were made of copper-nickel, the 1975 issue stands out as the last of its kind, a gleaming relic from a time when Australia's currency still had tangible intrinsic value. Diving deeper into its background, the 1975 50-cent coin was minted during a pivotal year in Australian history, just as the nation was transitioning to decimal currency and redefining its identity. The obverse features Arnold Machine's iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, while the reverse showcases Stuart Devlin's striking design of the Australian coat of arms. But what truly sets this coin apart is its silver content, a feature that makes it heavier and more lustrous than its successors. Even more intriguing are the rare varieties, such as those with a C mint mark indicating they were struck at the Canberra Mint, or the ultra-scarce proof versions with mirror-like finishes. These subtle differences can turn an already valuable coin into a numismatic superstar, with prices soaring for pristine examples. When it comes to rarity and condition, the 1975 50-cent coin is a prime example of how small details can make a big difference. Coins in uncirculated or proof condition, with no scratches, wear, or toning, are the holy grail for collectors. High-grade specimens can fetch between $1,000 and $5,000, with exceptional examples breaking into 5 figures at auction. The key is to look for sharp details in the design, especially in the kangaroo and emu on the reverse, as well as original mint luster. Toned coins, those with natural rainbow hues from oxidation, can also be highly desirable if the coloration is even and attractive. For serious collectors, certification from reputable grading services like PCGS or NGC is a must to ensure authenticity and preserve value. For those eager to add this prized coin to their collection, patience and knowledge are essential. Start by researching reputable dealers, auction houses, and online marketplaces specializing in rare coins. Attend coin shows or join numismatic societies to network with experts who can help you spot fakes or overpriced listings. When evaluating a potential purchase, always examine high-resolution images or inspect the coin in person if possible. Look for signs of cleaning, damage, or artificial toning, as these can drastically reduce value. Building relationships with trusted sellers can also give you an edge when rare specimens become available. Remember, the best opportunities often go to those who are prepared and well-informed. Beyond its monetary worth, the 1975 50-cent coin is a captivating piece of Australian history and artistry. Its silver composition connects it to an era when coins were more than just pocket change. They were miniature works of art and stores of wealth. For collectors, owning one is like holding a tangible piece of the past, a conversation starter that bridges generations. This coin offers something for everyone. It's a reminder that sometimes the most extraordinary treasures are hiding in plain sight, waiting to be discovered by those with a keen eye and a passion for the hunt. This transition adds another layer of intrigue, as the coin inadvertently became a symbol of a bygone monetary era. Some even speculate that many of these coins were melted down for their silver content during price surges, further shrinking the surviving pool and amplifying their rarity. For collectors, this backstory transforms the coin from a mere collectible into a piece of financial archaeology, a relic of the moment Australia's pocket change literally lost its luster. Whether you're a history buff, a precious metals enthusiast, or a die-hard numismatist, the 1975 50-cent coin offers a story as rich as its silver content. And that's what makes it truly priceless. In the world of coin collecting, few pieces capture the imagination quite like the 1975 Australian 50-cent coin. Its blend of rarity, beauty, and historical importance makes it a standout in any collection, appealing to both seasoned numismatists and newcomers alike. Whether you're chasing the thrill of the hunt or the satisfaction of owning a genuine rarity, this coin delivers on every level. So keep your eyes peeled. You never know where one might turn up. After all, in the chase for numismatic gold, the 1975 50-cent coin is truly the crown jewel of Australian decimal currency. And thirdly, we explore the fascinating world of coin collecting. Few Australian coins spark as much excitement and curiosity as the elusive and highly coveted 1972 Elizabeth II 50-cent coin. This unassuming piece of pocket change has become a prized treasure among collectors, not only for its age but for its rarity and value that have grown dramatically over the decades. With its clean, angular edges and instantly recognizable design, the 1972 50-cent coin represents more than just currency. It tells the story of a country, a monarch, and a minting anomaly that has captured the attention of numismatists around the globe. Minted during a pivotal era in Australian coinage history, the 1972 50-cent coin was struck at the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra. At the time, Australia was still in the early years of decimal currency, having made the switch from pounds, shillings, and pence in 1966. Unlike the round silver 50-cent coin issued in its debut year, the 1972 version was composed of copper and nickel, and featured the now standard dodecagonal. Only 2.5 million were ever produced, making it the lowest mintage of any non-commemorative 50-cent coin in Australian history. This limited production run is one of the main reasons the 1972 coin has become so valuable today. Visually, the coin bears the elegant profile of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Arnold Machine, whose depiction of the Queen graced coins across the Commonwealth for decades. The reverse features the Australian coat of arms, with the kangaroo and emu standing on either side of a shield topped by the Commonwealth star. While the design itself remained standard across years, it's the subtle details, like exceptionally well-struck examples, minimal bag marks, and the sharpness of the shield's features, that separate common pieces from true collector-grade specimens. There are no known mint mark varieties or composition errors from this year, which means the coin's allure lies heavily in its scarcity and pristine condition. The 50-cent coin is its rarity in high grades. Most examples found in circulation today show significant wear, dull luster, and abrasions from years of handling. Uncirculated or near-mint examples are exceptionally hard to come by, and are the real gems collectors dream of finding. A circulated 1972 coin in decent condition might fetch $1,000 to $2,000. But the real prize lies in coins graded MS65 or higher by professional grading services. These pristine examples can command prices ranging from $1,000 to $5,000 depending on market demand, eye appeal, and provenance. In some rare cases, superbly preserved specimens with deep original luster have been auctioned for even higher prices, especially when multiple collectors vie for a top-tier piece. For collectors hoping to add this rarity to their collection, the key is patience and education. Always purchase from reputable dealers or auction houses that provide authentication and grading details. Be wary of online listings without high-resolution images or certificates of authenticity. If you're lucky enough to come across a 50-cent coin at a garage sale or tucked away in an old coin jar, examine it carefully for wear, dings, and edge clarity. These factors heavily influence its value. Joining local coin clubs, attending coin shows, and staying informed through collector forums can also increase your chances of spotting a hidden treasure or networking your way to a valuable find. What makes the 1972 Australian 50-cent coin even more fascinating is how it continues to gain recognition, not just as a collectible, but as a cultural artifact that reflects Australia's evolving identity during the early years of decimalization. This coin isn't adorned with flashy errors or wild misprints. Its allure lies in its quiet rarity, its dignified design, and the sense of triumph in simply finding one in excellent condition. Collectors often speak of the thrill of the hunt, and with so few high-grade 1972 coins in circulation, tracking one down becomes a memorable journey in itself. It's a coin that sparks conversation and admiration whenever it's brought out, whether it's passed around at a coin club meet or displayed proudly in a collector's showcase. It teaches patience, sharpens the eye, and rewards persistence, which is why it has carved out such a legendary status in Australian numismatics. The 50-cent coin represents far more than its face value. It's a tangible piece of Australian history, a visual delight with its bold design, and a powerful investment opportunity thanks to its extreme rarity and growing demand. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just beginning your journey in numismatics, this coin stands as a shining example of how history, artistry, and scarcity can combine to create something truly extraordinary. Adding it to your collection isn't just about ownership. It's about connecting with a unique moment in time that continues to inspire passion and pursuit across the globe. And at the end, we talking about the 1974 Elizabeth II Australian 50-cent coin is one of the most sought-after treasures in numismatics, a tiny piece of metal that can be worth thousands. What makes this coin so special? It all comes down to its rarity, historical significance, and the fascinating story behind its creation. Struck during a time of change in Australia's currency system, this coin wasn't just pocket change, it was part of a limited mintage. That makes it a crown jewel for collectors today. The excitement around this coin isn't just about its age. It's about the perfect storm of scarcity, demand, and the thrill of holding a piece of Australian monetary history in your hands. Diving into its backstory, the 1974 50-cent coin was minted during the early years of Australia's transition to decimal currency, which had only been introduced in 1966. The Royal Australian Mint in Canberra produced these coins, but what sets the 1974 issue apart is its extremely low mintage, only a fraction of the usual output. Unlike earlier years where millions were struck, 1974 saw far fewer coins released into circulation, making survivors exceptionally rare. Adding to its mystique, this was the last year Australia used its original silver composition for 50-cent coins before switching to cheaper cupro nickel, meaning the 1974 coin is one of the last of its kind with intrinsic precious metal value. The design itself is a masterpiece, featuring Arnold Machine's iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse and the Australian coat of arms by Stuart Devlin on the reverse. But collectors go wild over the finer details. Specific mint, marks, die variations, and even subtle differences in the Queen's portrait that can separate a common coin from a five-figure rarity. Some versions exhibit unique toning or exceptional strikes, further driving up their desirability. The coin's large size and distinctive 12-sided shape make it stand out visually, but it's the hunt for pristine examples that keeps collectors obsessed. Rarity and condition are everything when it comes to value. A well-worn 1974 50-cent coin might fetch a few $100s, but high-grade specimens, especially those graded MS65 or above by professional services like PCGS or NGC, can command prices between $1,000 and $5,000 or more. The difference between a $500 coin and a $5,000 one often comes down to minute details: luster, strike quality, and the absence of even the slightest marks. Auction records show that top-tier examples have sold for astonishing sums, proving that serious collectors are willing to pay a premium for perfection. For those looking to add this coin to their collection, patience and knowledge are key. Authenticity is critical. Counterfeits exist, so buying from reputable dealers or certified slabs is a must. Attend coin shows, monitor auctions, and network with fellow collectors to find the best opportunities. Since prices can vary wildly based on condition, studying grading standards and comparing multiple sales will help you avoid overpaying. Some collectors focus on raw coins hoping to find undervalued gems, while others prefer the security of professionally graded pieces. Either way, understanding the market is half the battle. Beyond its financial worth, the 50-cent coin is a tangible link to Australia's economic evolution. It represents the end of an era for silver coinage and stands as a testament to the country's rich numismatic heritage. For history buffs, it's a snapshot of the 1970s. For investors, it's an asset with proven appreciation. And for collectors, it's the thrill of owning something truly rare. Whether you're drawn to its gleaming surfaces, its backstory, or its potential as a store of value, this coin has something to offer everyone. Imagine stumbling upon this coin in an old jar of change or inheriting it from a relative. It's the kind of discovery that fuels the dreams of collectors. Stories like these add to the allure of the 50-cent piece, turning it into more than just a rare find but a potential life-changing treasure. The excitement isn't just in owning it, it's in the hunt, the research, and the moment you realize you're holding something extraordinary. Whether you're drawn by nostalgia, investment potential, or pure numismatic passion, This coin has a way of captivating everyone who encounters it, proving that sometimes the most valuable things come in the smallest, shiniest packages. In the world of coin collecting, few pieces combine history, beauty, and investment potential as seamlessly as the 50-cent coin. Its scarcity ensures it will always be in demand, while its silver content and striking design make it a joy to behold. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your journey, landing one of these coins is a milestone worth celebrating. So keep your eyes peeled. You never know when this legendary piece might cross your path, ready to take its place as the crown jewel of your collection.